Hello and welcome back again to Stupid Boy UFC. I know it's been long since I made my last video, but I was really busy in my career related work. I should apologize for not uploading videos, but I guess now I'm back again. So, in this video, we are going to talk about three of the people I think are upcoming UFC fighters, upcoming UFC superstars, and I think they are the one we should look out for the next superstar in the UFC. Not on the level of Conor McGregor, but I think they will go far in the UFC. First one is Tatsuro Taira, that is Japanese person flying in the flyweight division. His recent win was against Alex Perez, and where he won by knockout. He knocked Alex Perez out, and that is a good win. And I think he is now worthy of being called a contender because Alex Perez is someone who you win against in the UFC flyweight division and you become a contender. So I think Tatsuro Taira is someone who will become a contender and he will win his next. I think he will win his next fight in the upcoming main event against Brandon Royval on October 13th. And I think he has the best chance against someone like the champion, Alejandro Pantoja. I think he is someone who can win against Pantoja. And I think he is someone who can have this game where he can literally put on a clinic against Pantoja. And he is someone can beat Pantoja because I don't think there's anyone that in that division that can beat Pantoja because Pantoja is literally one that the Pantoja is now that one person who has just cleared out his division. Nobody in that division who is fresh is going to win against someone like Alejandro Pantoja. I think it was like Muhammad Mokaev, someone like Amir Albazi, but this Tatsuro Taira, I am picking him to beat Pantoja, not these other people, because I think Muhammad Mokaev is again back in the Brave FC, so he's not going to fight there. So I think it will be Tatsuro Taira who's going to become the new champion against Alejandro Pantoja. The next superstar I think would be Umar Nurmagomedov, and I think it's an easy pick because Umar Nurmagomedov is only person who's going to beat Merab Dvalishvili, and now Merab Dvalishvili, especially as Merab Dvalishvili becoming champion, I called him many names in the previous videos of mine, but I think Umar Nurmagomedov is someone who's going to win. I mean, I called Merab Dvalishvili many names. I think Umar Nurmagomedov is a very good prospect because he mixes his wrestling and has wrestling with the strike, and I think he's someone who is actually good and entertaining. To be honest, not Merab Dvalishvili who just never finishes someone, but Umar Nurmagomedov does, and Umar Nurmagomedov is a stylistically nightmare matchup against Merab Dvalishvili, so he can become the champion, and I think he is the next level, and Merab Dvalishvili is the next level, but Umar Nurmagomedov is also the next level. So I think, and he also mixes his striking, and he can win by these like he can win by finish, and that is what we want in the UFC bantamweight division because the champion right now has a 11 fight win streak or a 10 fight win streak where he's not won a single fight by finish. So I think it would be better that Umar Nurmagomedov becomes champion. So that's why I'm rooting even for Umar Nurmagomedov. I shouldn't say that, but I think the problem here is that we don't want Merab Dvalishvili as a champion if he doesn't even finish someone. I think he's the dominant fighter, and I think he will win most of his upcoming fights, but not against someone like who has decent wrestling. Umar Nurmagomedov. I mean, decent wrestling is an understatement because I think decent wrestling is someone like Peter Yan. I don't think that's decent wrestling that Umar Nurmagomedov has. I think he has world class wrestling because coming from that, Khabib Nurmagomedov legacy, I think that Nurmagomedov legacy, I think is cousin of Khabib. So I think he will win against someone like Merab Dvalishvili, and I want him to win because Merab Dvalishvili is absolutely boring. I just called him a skunk, a small skunk. I called Merab Dvalishvili as a small skunk in one of my last videos, and now he is a champion. So I think I'm rooting for Umar Nurmagomedov to win against someone like Merab Dvalishvili. The third champion that I want in the UFC, the third man that I'm predicting will become a superstar is Diego Lopes. I mean, this man has absolutely overexceeded all of my expectations ever since his first fight in the UFC, where I where he was just like 3 days or 4 days short notice replacement for, like someone who was fighting against Movsar Ivloev. And that fight seemed very, very, very close. And Movsar Ivloev even didn't even tapped out in one of those ending of the rounds, and it just felt like if there was some time, he would have won against Movsar Ivloev. And how great it would have been for his career. And I think he would have gone straight to the contender, but now he is the contender. Now he is at number 3 in the contenders list, and I think Movsar Ivloev, has some problem against someone like Diego Lopes. Movsar Ivloev recently fell out of his upcoming fight against someone. I think it was Aljamain Sterling that Movsar Ivloev was about to fight, and I think now Diego Lopes is vying for that fight against Movsar Ivloev. Movsar Ivloev was Diego Lopes too, because first fight was against Movsar Ivloev, so it would be their second fight, and I don't think they need to fight. I think they should save it for after Movsar Ivloev or Diego Lopes becomes champion, because that would be way more interesting to watch. And the things that I want to talk to about Diego Lopes is that he has superior jiu-jitsu. He's coach of Alexa Grasso, so he has superior jiu-jitsu, and he has such a decent striking capability like we saw. And he's so dangerous because he just goes all in, and he's not afraid to be taken down, and he's just so good in striking and even wrestling and even in grappling. So I think he's very dangerous off his back, and I think he's the next upcoming superstar. Maybe he's not gonna become a champion. I don't know, maybe, but I think he will become a superstar for sure, because the way that he fights is just like some people are born to do this. Like Diego Lopez just looks like he's born to do this. So I think Diego Lopez is another superstar. That's it for the video. That's what we do in this channel. We talk about martial arts, we talk about football, we talk about things that get me excited in a good way. And I recently just didn't feel enough motivated to upload a video on this channel, but now I'm back again. But I hope I will continue this, because I have promised to everyone that I will continue making videos, and then I just stopped for no reason. Not for no reason, because I was busy in my life, but I hope like I will make videos continuously, because sometimes I feel bored in like staying, like, as you know that I stay alone, and I just try to make these videos where I just keep myself busy. And not only in terms of that, I just want to keep myself engaged in some sort of things that are exciting to me, from which I liked since my childhood days. I like martial arts, I like football, I like these things since my childhood days. So I just try to keep myself busy in that, not to feel lonely. So if you like such content, please like, share, and subscribe. And I made this channel because I don't have any friends who watch martial arts in real life. So that's why I made this channel, to express my opinion about martial arts. And if you like people who talk about martial arts, you can follow me, you can subscribe to my channel, and you or even can join my Patreon if you want to. So that's it for the video. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Peace.